my gosh, Dr. Price, you are being serenaded right now.
I know, this is wonderful.
This is wonderful. Well, you know, it's not easy when you have to deal with allergies, so imagine how difficult it can be when you also have to take care of your pets with allergies. We have Dr. Janice Price from the Windmill Animal Hospital in studio to give us insight on this subject and let pet owners what they should and shouldn't be doing. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Loved the little rain we had.
Oh, definitely. How much beneficial is it for you with the rain?
The rain helps everything grow, and it spikes the pollen spores and the mold spores and all the other antigens in the air, so I will be seeing a lot of itchy pets over the next couple of weeks.
Well, speaking of the itchy pets and the allergies, yes. Like we just pointed out, it's not the same as humans.
No.
And what do you have to say about that?
It's very different. Okay, when we have allergies, our respiratory system is affected. We sneeze, we cough, our nose runs, and we have asthma. When dogs have allergies, they itch. And they have airborne allergies, which is house dust mites, mold spores, antigens from weeds and trees and grasses. They have food allergies, and of course, they have flea allergies. And those three things add up together. And when they hit what is called allergy threshold, meaning the level of allergy activity that in that pet accumulates up to cause spillover in symptoms, then we have a pet that's itching. They chew their feet, they lick their feet, they scratch their ears, they shake their ears. You wake up in the middle of the night and the bed's going because the dog's scratching, and it drives the owners crazy as well as the dog.
And it causes damages to the skin.
Yes, he damages his skin very badly. Their skin has 7 to 8 to 9 layers of dead skin cells, just like ours does. And when they're gnawing and chewing and scratching, they knock off all those dead skin cells. Well, the dead skin cells are the armor plating for the dog against everything in the environment.
Right.
So when the armor plating's gone, then we get secondary infections from bacteria and yeast, and they can cause even more itching than the original allergies
and cause more problems than...
So we just get in a snowball effect.
Any pet that has trouble with seasonal airborne allergies has a very likelihood of having food allergies as
yes.
well.
How many people do you know that have an allergy to peanuts that don't also have an allergy to something else?
Right.
Dogs are the same way. So if you have a dog with seasonal allergies that has problems when the mesquite's blooming or when the ragweed's blooming, probably there's some food allergies involved as well. And if you get that dog on a hypoallergenic diet, you can remove a block of that allergy activity from his profile, maybe drop him below threshold. The 3 #1 food groups for food allergies in dogs are wheat, beef, and dairy. They account for 80% of food allergies in dogs.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you just put them on a diet without those 3 ingredients, wheat, beef, and dairy, you have a 4 out of 5 chance of removing food allergies from the equation. Not just his diet, you also have to read the label on his treats and make sure people don't give the dog pizza bones and toast and let them lick the cereal bowl.
People are so tempted to just drop
everything
off.
we already do.
Yeah.
But if you're patient with managing food allergies, a lot of times the airborne allergies will take care of themselves.
Now the treatment for it, what we also have here, allergy management in pets is not just administering steroid injections.
We're all familiar with our pet getting a steroid injection, and it stops the itching for 4 to 8 weeks depending on the pet.
Okay.
Itching is a symptom. So if we're suppressing a symptom, we're doing nothing to manage the disease. Now, if a pet has allergy to fleas, they commonly will have the loss of hair and the itching over their loins and rump and tailhead area. Well, you can give them a steroid injection to stop the itching from the fleas, but you need to treat the fleas.
True.
And get the fleas to go away. And then if he's got airborne allergies, then again, we need to look at managing the hidden food allergies that are probably there. And then do some other strategies, such as when the dog comes in from outside, wipe him down with an unscented baby wipe to get the pollen off of him. When we mow the lawn, don't bring those clothes inside because they're loaded with antigen. Change in the garage so you don't just bombard the dog with antigen from the lawn you just mowed. There's a whole bunch of tricks you can do that don't involve steroids, which will shorten a dog's life and cause problems.
Wow, I did not know about that at all. I feel like this is a problem that you do see a lot more during summer.
I see it every day. I talk about this anywhere from 5 to 10 times a day.
Wow.
Yes, this is the #1 reason pets come to the vet that are ill, is allergies.
And so you just have to treat the fleas and all of that.
You have to manage the fleas. You have to get them on a good diet.
Because it can't just be cured from what...
No, you do not cure allergies. Just like in humans. You don't cure human allergies. My allergies are legendary. They have not been cured, despite many attempts on my part. And you don't cure the allergies of pets. But you can control what goes into your pet food-wise, because he's not jumping in the car and going to McDonald's for a Big Mac and fries on his own.
Good point.
Yes, so we can control that. We can control fleas. We have elegant flea management that doesn't involve the flea collars and messy dips that don't work anyway. And then with the airborne allergies, once we have those other two under control, a lot of times the airborne allergies are manageable just with antihistamines, wiping him down when he comes inside, making sure you have good air filters on your air conditioning system, and using some hypoallergenic shampoos.
All right. That's so much more information.
It's a big picture approach.
As long as you tackle the problem. Thank you
That's
so
right.
much, Dr.
My
Price.
pleasure. Appreciate
it. If you want to get her help and get your pet taken care of, you can visit Windmill Animal Hospital. They're off Windmill Circle. The number to set up an appointment is on your screen. They're even open on Saturdays. Also look for their info on Facebook as well. We'll stay tuned. We'll take a look at the